Namaste, from the foothills of the Himalayas. Namaste, I'm so happy to be meeting you again. Today we want to speak about the very basis of activity and how we can achieve maximum in our lives. The basis of activity is thinking. Thinking is the basis of action. Whenever we want to achieve anything in life, whatever we want to do, we always have a thought about it first. We think about it. It's like aiming the arrow at the target, and then we plunge into activity. So the basis of activity is thinking. But have we ever asked ourselves, what is actually the basis? What is the source of thought? Where do thoughts actually come from? This is a question we want to consider today. What is the basis of thought? What is the very source of thought? Well, the source of thought is very much like the source of the ocean. Each thought is like a bubble rising from the depths of the ocean. From the ocean, the ocean is like an ocean of infinite intelligence, creativity, and energy. And in that ocean, all seeds of thought, energy, intelligence, creativity, everything is percolating at the depths of the ocean. And a thought is like a bubble which rises from the very quiet, unbounded ocean's depths. And in the same way, a thought arises from a very silent level of the mind. A thought arises, we don't know the initial stages of the thought, but when it comes up to the surface of the mind, we become aware. I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about this. But the thought has an origin, and the basis of thinking is consciousness. The more conscious, the more wide awake we are, the more focused, the more focused and intelligent our thoughts will be. We know that if we haven't slept well during the night, our thoughts are very, very vague and they're not able to really achieve what they want during the day. But if we've had a good rest in the night, then our thoughts are much more energetic, more focused, more intelligent, more alert. So the basis of thinking is really consciousness. Consciousness is the basis of thought. Consciousness is the very source of thought. So if we want to achieve more in life, we have to find a way of enlivening the field of consciousness, the field of pure being, pure existence. That field is the basis, the very basis of thinking, and thinking is the basis of action, and action is the basis of achievement and fulfillment. So what we want to do is find a way of allowing the attention to settle down. Usually the attention is so, we're thinking about more things than we actually need to be thinking about. The mind is like, sometimes it's like it's contained so much static, like static on a radio. We have many more thoughts than we know what to do with, and many more thoughts that are needed for the particular action we're engaged in. So we want to find a way to allow the mind to settle down periodically, twice a day at a regular time, allowing the mind to settle down and experience those quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter levels of thinking until we transcend thought completely and experience that state of infinite silence, pure being, pure consciousness. This is really who we are, that state of pure, unbounded, infinite silence, pure being. This is the very source of our existence and the source of all the existence, all life in the universe. It's a field of pure being, pure intelligence, pure silence, and infinite bliss. This is the source of life itself. So when we find a way to allow our attention to settle down, we find that we're able to experience the very source of thought, the very basis of life. This experience is very nourishing to the whole system. It allows the physiology to experience the state of least excitation, which is very strengthening and enlivening to the whole body and to the brain. And we find that we're able to accomplish much more in our daily life. The technique which I've been practicing for more than 3 decades is the Transcendental Meditation technique. It's a very effective, simple, natural, and effortless way of allowing the attention to experience the quieter and quieter and quieter levels of the mind, and to transcend thought completely and experience the state of unbounded awareness, the very source of our existence, a field of infinite bliss, consciousness. So I just wanted to give you a taste of that, and we'll be speaking much more about it in the future. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Namaskar from the foothills of the Himalayas.